went around, anybody else who's bought the homes has kept them the way they are. They wanted to keep the look of the neighborhood. And this one and the corner house over there are the only ones that changed the exterior. Everybody else did the construction with the house looking the way it was originally. Parties about every weekend. They take up the whole street with cars. My parents, or my mother and father, getting home from work tired, having to park down the street so far away that they come into the house. My mother has a bad knee. She comes home, her legs are about to give out. My dad comes home from construction, and he's having to park houses like about 6 houses down the road.
Here today, mainly related from the prensa. We're here as a group of people from the Pedernales and the Buena Vista group, in conjunction with other groups in the further west of this area. They were working on with the city, hoping that they can straighten out the problems that we have with the low rental people that are coming into the neighborhood and creating all these problems for us. So this is the problem with the East Austin that we're having, this low rental. The people have these little small houses, and they rent them over the weekend. They rent them for a day or two. They have their private parties, and they come in, they leave, and they leave trash all over the place, all over the street, all over the sidewalk, and they're gone. And we're here, we live here, we have to put up with this day in and day out. I myself have a neighbor that bought the lot that was next to my house. I live on 2602 East 4th. This person bought this lot, that was an empty lot, and put in a house, a big structure, bigger than the city allowed. We started complaining, and they told him that he had to get permits so that he could put this house in. So he finally went and started getting permits. So he started lying. He started by lying to the commission that his dad was going to be moving into his house and that he needed to move the house in and get it ready for his dad. That was the number one lie. That's when we found out that he was lying, because his dad was never going to move in. He was getting this house for a short-term rental. The city allowed him to do that, knowing good and well that it was all wrong. We went before the commission 3 times. Constantly, he was lying about what he was doing. But the people in the commission would represent the city of Austin. One night at the meeting, he came in. He was so worried about not being allowed to do it that he actually started crying. Tears were running down. He made such a good show that the commission, one of the ladies on the commission herself was crying with him. She started crying with him. At the beginning, no one was in favor of him doing this. At the end, all but one person voted to allow him to do this because of the way that he acted. After that, now he's got those 2 little houses there where short rental. His father never moved in. He's created problems. He's taken all of the city property, which includes the city right away up to the curb, put in cactuses and gravel pits where people can't walk on them. And this is one problem that we have in Austin, not only in East Austin, but all over, where people are not able to walk on the city right-of-ways, which is an area from the property line to the curb, approximately maybe 6 to 7 feet. And they are taking advantage of this. People all over town, and we in our neighborhood in Buena Vista, we constantly have that problem. My neighbor is one of those persons that have that. here today trying to get our information out so that we can make people aware of what we're doing, what we're trying to do, and trying to help the community and our neighbors that are having the same problem. So I hope that by doing this, we can reach some people and that we can get together, maybe it's a larger group, and work together, the neighbors, and go before the city council and show that we need their support, we need their help. So, La Prensa, I do appreciate you helping us out and coming out and meeting with us.
Hi, my name is Gloria Moreno, and I am the president of Pedernales Neighborhood Association. Families with children cannot afford to buy these houses that are being built. They're too expensive. We need affordable housing, really, really affordable housing. These homes that are being built are two-story. They are being bought by not only other people that have similar housing throughout the city of Austin, but also from out of town and out of state buyers. They don't come to the east side. They just purchase the houses as an investment, and somebody else takes over and takes care of renting it, of exposing it on the social network and getting people to come in, rent it for $2,500 a week or more for less time. It matters not. The thing is that every short-term rental is depriving a family with or without children to live on the east side. Schools are going to be having lower enrollment because of this. At Pedernales Neighborhood Association, we have 52 parcels of residential properties. 12 of those before the end of the year are going to be short-term rentals. That's not good. That's 12 homes that could hold 12 families that could possibly have children that would be going to our neighborhood schools. That's why AISD is trying to shut down a lot of the schools, partly because they don't meet the standards of the schools across town, and partly because their enrollment is dwindling. And that's not good. East Austin has always thrived with families. We are not an entertainment district. We are a family-oriented East Austin. The city thinks that we deserve the right to be an entertainment district. I beg to differ. The entertainment district, which used to end at I-35, has progressed down as far as Chicon Street. If you follow to the end of 6th Street, that is not an entertainment district. We have apartments, we have a school, and we have Pedernales Neighborhood Association. We are families with children. We are senior citizens. I'm a senior citizen. I am not an entertainer and do not live in an entertainment district. So we need to let the city of Austin know how we feel. And we are getting together to do just that. And our thanks to La Prensa that will cover this story.
It's a short-term, I guess it's called what's called a short-term rental. And normally they're parked like all down the street, taking up all the parking spots in front of the houses. Which once we go, if we go to the store, get in our car and go to the store and then come back, then we don't have a parking spot. We have to go park somewhere, someplace else, some other street even. I've had to park like a block away in order to get to my house. And the people here that either rent it or own it don't seem to care about providing the parking for their people. What they're doing is they're just taking the neighborhoods for them. The city's not going to do anything about it. They're telling us that we have to buy parking permits for our own yards, our own parking. I already pay taxes for the streets. My gosh, What more do they want from us?